Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys. Move this chat over here. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome back to me. I've been gone for the weekend, so mini vacation, but we are back, episode 7, Plant Nursery Simulator. I know you guys missed me and the store, so let's see what the hell we got going on. Let's see, let's see. Day 94. Level 65, we're almost there, we're almost there. Gosh, we need some more money, guys. We need some more money. Let's go. Ooh, look at my big old crew. We made some headway from having one person. One cashier, one person that stocks. Like, yeah, we made some headway. Let's get a little bit more of that. That looks good. Should we get one more of these? Yeah, let's get one more of those. One more of those. That looks good. We got 2 rows of that. That's good. That's good. These guys are good. That looks fine. Ooh, these guys, we need a couple of those. How many of these we got left? 6. Get one more of that. That looks good. Those are nice and full. Alright, so we're good there. Now, last time we left off, I added a whole bunch more seeds and stuff like that, so we'll check all that too. So I am not too sure what we left out on. Get another jade pothos. Okay, that row's doing good. This looks alright. We got enough there. Ooh, we're out of purples. We're out of purples, so let's get more than that. And I think that's alright. It looks alright. We got a bunch of those. Get a couple more of those. Alright, for seeds. Seeds I think we should be pretty good with. Yeah, what's this right here? Honeydew. I mean, we could do one more honeydew. Let's do one more honeydew. Orange. We definitely need some orange seeds. Let's see. What else do we need? I think that's it for seeds. Okay, we got the berries all hooked up. Okay, that's good. I was wondering about that. And let's do one more of those, even though it looks like we have some. And I guess we can get some more mulch bags. Although, I don't think we need a lot of them. Watering cans. Definitely need terracotta plants. That's good enough for now. Those don't sell really fast, so those are good. Let's get these babies up. Perfect. Oh, let's check the tags, because we know that they won't put anything here if the tags are, you know. Yeah, no, I ain't gotta tell you. That right now. Blues. Got purple there. Let's take that out. Let's take that daisy out. Don't need that. Okay, we've got some space there. Let's get rid of that. That. That is for fertilizer, but we'll get rid of that. We don't need it. We don't need that right now. What do we got over here? Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Okay, we're looking good. I think we're looking good. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Let's see. And we should be doing good over here. Got a couple days before we need to do anything with that, so that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, now let's see. Where are we at? So, go check all of our... Oh, dang it. This thing. That's good enough. Okay, so we do need to put all these berries away. So, we might need to make some berry walls. Let's consolidate strawberries. That's what we're gonna do. Like I just ran that over. Alright, let's consolidate the strawberries. Oops. Okay, so we got one box there. Perfect, 2 boxes. Get rid of that. Let's get our little trash can. Got a lot of work to do before we start. Alright, so that's good. Gotta put those strawberries there. Alright, now I know we have more strawberries over here. Yep. And we shall consolidate these two, and they should fit perfectly. 1.5 fits in each box. So that should be 2 more boxes. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Close that up. Nice, 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 nice. Now, let me do something really quick. Uh-oh. We don't want to be looking all up in the sky, though. Although the clouds are kind of pretty. Alright, so let me share this out and then we can get going. Okay, we got it out there. Let's pop it out here too. Okay, where else can we close? Where else can we close? We'll leave it there for now. Alright, here we go. Okay, we can get rid of that because we're done with the strawberries. They're all organized and looking good. Let's go see how they're doing over here. Are we able to open the store yet? Let's see. We got everything filled in. Alright, looking good, looking good. Okay, those are filled in. Alright. I think we're looking good. Let's make sure there's nothing left outside, because they do that. Alright, let's go. Open up, baby. There's stuff for sale. Alright, so looks like we got 3 things of blackberries. So we need a blackberry wall, which looks like we already have one right here. So let's get those guys organized. Da-da-da-da. Plus the store is open, so we don't have to worry about doing any of that right now. So that's perfect. Put that there. We'll take this here. Alright. 1.5 in each box, so we know how that goes. So there's 1 box there. Oh, there we go. We're getting sales. I can hear it. Yay! They're probably like, where the hell has this lady been? Their store's been closed for 4 days. Alright, let's do the rest of these guys. Alright, put that there. Ooh, we're gonna run out of boxes. But that's okay, we'll buy some more. Perfect. There we go. We'll take this guy, throw that away. Put that away. There we go. So we are good on blackberries for a good little while. The blackberries is there, strawberries are here. Probably need to move some of these honeydews, but we'll worry about that in a second. Let's see, raspberries. Alright, we got a bunch of these guys, so definitely need to get that together. I'll take you, put you there. Alright. Let's move this back over here so they can fill it up. Alright, there we go. Oh, look it. Good. We have large boxes here. Perfect. Get rid of these small ones. We don't use the small ones. Hi, Mullet. How you doing? Yeah, I know, it's me. I have returned. How was your weekend? Hopefully it was great. Yeah, I think I might have some other games too to play. I'm gonna restart Order 13 because I love that game. And plus, I'm so far now that I got like everything unlocked and all that stuff. So I'm gonna restart that game. We're gonna do it together. Ah, I missed you guys too. I was like so sad. Like, I really wish that I could stream like with my model. You know, when I'm like not at my PC, but the tech just isn't there yet. And to this day, I still get confused. Like, how the heck? It's 2025. Like, we should be able to stream anywhere, even with the VTuber model, but it's not there yet. So, and I don't like faceless streams. So, yeah, I was like, dang, I can't even see my peeps. But the other thing too is the Wi-Fi where I was at is really bad. Hotel Wi-Fi is just terrible. It's always been terrible. It always will be terrible. So I probably wouldn't have been able to stream very good anyway. Just saying. Okay, this one's empty, so we don't need that. Blueberries. Oh, good. You're finally at the New Wars area. Good, good, good. That's my favorite quest of the game. I love the New Wars. So, yeah. Get it together, because we're going to be on there. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do in Warframe before all the new stuff pops out, so that's on my list, too. The only game I'm not going to focus on right now is Once Human. And that's because I'm gonna wait and just do a new scenario. because I don't have the time to focus on it right now. With me being gone, you know, it took, you know, quite a bit of time away from the last scenario I was in, so I might have to wait on the next one. I don't know. It depends. It just depends. But I do need the time to be able to focus on it, you know what I mean? Now, I do want to do the lunar events, so I might have to figure something out, but yeah. It could take that long, but what I will say is, man, that's just, it's one of the best quests in the game. That's where I get all my great stuff from. That's where I got, like, my Broken War and all that stuff, you know. It's really good. It's time consuming, but you know what? It's one of the best parts of the game. If I could say, like, I like all my Lotus quests and all that stuff, but New War was my favorite quest. Alright, we're looking good. These need to be filled up. Yep, that is my favorite. And it's always a requirement for you to move on to anything else. Damn, these fools been buying those pots hecka fast. Said when I started it, it was like I get to be a Grenier. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really fun one, and it really ties in the lore for you, for sure. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Outside of 1999, and that's obviously you can see that's a whole expansion of data for the game. So yeah, I absolutely love it. Okay, our apples will be done tomorrow. We'll have a bunch of melons tomorrow. Peaches, good. We're looking good. Brother, ooh! Oh my god, I miss hearing that!
What's that?
Oh man! What's that, brother? I need to make that my ringtone. I keep saying that I'm gonna make it my ringtone and I don't. I really need to make it my ringtone because I love that. Brother, ooh. But I had a really good time in Pittsburgh, even though we lost the game. It was so fun. I've never been anywhere that had, like, just an abundance of Steeler fans. So, like, that was, like, a whole new world for me, and I freaking loved it. It was so good. It was so good. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I had so much fun. You said do it. I am. I am gonna do it. You just wait. You just wait. Alright, we're gonna need some more of those guys. We might as well get that done right now. What happened to all the mulch bags that I bought? These guys they be buying this stuff out, y'all. Look at all of my produce. Everything's filled up and looking beautiful except for the turnips. How much turnips do we got? Oh, we got a lot. We'll never need any more garlic. Oh, we only have 62 onions, so that might not be good. So we need some onions. We need onions, honeydew melons, which melons are coming. And, okay, onions and oranges. Let's go we gotta go plant some oranges right now. So is the Steelers, I know. I'm like, fuck, man. But you know what? It is what it is. You know, this is part of the game, man. This is part of the game. So I can't say nothing about it. It is what it is. Okay, so we'll let them fill up the onions. And then, do we have any more onion seeds? Oh, shit. I should have thought about that. Let's see. We should, though. Let's see. I don't see anybody. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. We got onion seeds. Okay. Now we need some orange seeds. Orangies. Who's your team? Where's my orange seeds? I know I have some. There goes some orange seeds. Chiefs, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but they didn't play that great. Oh shit! I gotta do these in the black pots. Oh, I don't have any more. They didn't do that great playing, but I will say this: that Mahomes, he's in really, really freaking good shape, man. Like you could definitely tell he's in really good shape. So I personally think that is that's something to look forward to. That's something to look up to. He's in much better shape than he has been in the last season, and just because we're there right now does not mean that that's the end all be all. Now it might, that's probably going to be an issue for divisional games, but that doesn't mean we're out. You know what I mean? And I think about it that way with the Steelers too. Right? He's looking good, right? Like, I am not a Chiefs fan by any means, but I have mad respect and I give it where it's due. And that is one thing I noticed, even just starting the preseason with Mahomes, and then especially in the last game, it showed a lot. He is in really freaking good shape, and I'm really happy to see that. A lot of the quarterbacks are, but not as much as Mahomes this year. So you gotta give him that. He's looking good, man. He's looking good. So I'm hoping that we have a really freaking good season. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? And plus, think about it. There was a lot of mistakes that was made in the last game, but something that could have just changed the entire trajectory of the last game is if Kelsey would have caught that play, right? If he would have caught that ball, that'd have been different, right? Then we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. You'd still have that score, but you'd have a win, right? So, I will say this. Over the weekend, even though I was at the Steelers game on Sunday, we watched all the games, obviously, at the sports bars with all the Steeler fans and Seahawks fans. And I will say, every game that was played Sunday and Monday were all wacky. If you watch the Steelers game, you were going to be like, whoa, how did the rookie, he's a rookie, but how did he not tap that ball? We basically gave up an instant touchdown. That changed the whole freaking game. Like, the Hawks weren't even playing us super duper hard. We were actually doing pretty decent back and forth. Both defenses on the teams look great. Our offensive lines weren't that great for either team, but we gave up an instant touchdown. Like, come on. This guy stinks. But he's a rookie, so it's okay. It's okay. I bet you he will never do that again. Just saying. I know. Okay, so I'm not the biggest fan of Aaron Rodgers. But if we're talking about quarterbacks who historically have been like the top of the top, I have to admit that Aaron Rodgers is one of those quarterbacks. Do I like him personally? Probably not very much, but I think he's in a good space. I've seen him so far be less of a prima donna and more of a team player. And I'm hoping that that translates throughout the team and we have a really good season. Yeah. I am happy that we got DK. I love DK Metcalf. I loved him when he was a Seahawk. So, you know, there's that. You said a bad start, no, but I think we're gonna level out. Yeah, I think the teams are gonna level out. Evers was one of the greats besides Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, and Ben Wright. Exactly, he's one of the greats, and I have to give that to him. Whether I like him personally for the Steelers or not, you know, it's better than us kind of rotating through the same freaking, you know, rotating through the pick of the litter. Like, I really wish that we could have gotten Russell with the way he looks now. Like, speaking of another quarterback that's looking really good right now is Russell Wilson. I really wish we could have... Oh, man, I wish we could have kept him. But now, he looks good. Where's he at? On the Giants, I think? Whatever. He's looking good, man, so I can't complain. I'm happy for him, but I really wish that we could have made it work. But I think we have what we have right now, and that's okay. And I think we're going to do fine with that. So Aaron Rodgers better show the fuck up. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Put up or shut up, buddy. You know, I think that the season that we had him, I just don't think that he exhibited or showed the type of... I don't know. This is just my speculation. You know, don't take this as truth. I don't think he showed the type of leadership and strength that we wanted on the team. And that's just my own personal opinion. Not a commentator, none of that stuff. That's just how I feel about it. I don't think that he showed that. And he didn't play very well. Remember, at the beginning of the season last year, even when he came over to the Steelers, he was injured, you know, so there's that. So he stayed injured for a while. And I don't know. In a way, I don't think that he got a fair chance. But also, too, he's a seasoned quarterback. So, you know, he's not going to get as many chances as a rookie would, right? And I know we were trying to see what's going on with Fields and, you know. He said, and by the way, y'all only have Aaron for this year. I heard he's returning at the Aaron this year. You know what? I heard that too. And if that's the case, then, you know, more power to him. I always really wanted us to get a young, hungry rookie. I really wanted us to have a rookie. And that's just being real. You know what I mean? But I can only say what I say, you know. But I really wanted us to get us a young, hungry rookie. But we'll see. I mean, like, the only quarterback that we've ever had that I really, really, really disliked, and everybody who knows me knows this, like, even if you go to my TikTok, like, everybody knows, I am not a fan of Pickett. I never liked Kenny Pickett. Matter of fact, it's so funny. Hi, Greggy! Hi, hon. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. I miss your face. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Pickett. And it was so funny because we were, every time we go to a different city, me and Losilos, we, even when he's performing, we will go to like Ross and Marshalls just to see like what that city has. Because it's so funny how it can be the same but different. And so we went to a couple Rosses in Pittsburgh, and I promise you that the only like Steelers stuff they had in there were Pickett jerseys. And I was like, bro, they got a Kenny Pickett jersey in here for freaking $19. I'm not alone when I say I don't like Kenny Pickett. But yeah, you know, there's that. Fun times. Ooh, I need to go, I need to get something to drink, man. I ain't got no water in here. These kids, I keep calling them kids, but my sons are adults. They didn't even go to the freaking grocery store. I've been gone for 4 days, and there's no water in this house. And I need water. Right, I'm thirsty. I'm very, very, very thirsty. feeling a little parched. I'm about to drink some of the water out of this water hose in this garden, man. Because what the fuck, man? I'm supposed to have some water in here. Exactly. I need some space water. Speaking of space, I was just watching a YouTube early this morning about what they found on Mars. And everybody's like, oh my god, there's life. And then I'm like, no, bro. There's signs of prior life. Like, people be taking things so out of context. Like, listen, there's nothing moving right now. Nobody's saying hello. But there could be possible signs of prior life. Like, man, obvious. I'm a science nerd, guys. I'm a science blurred. Exactly. It seems like... Isn't that what it seems like? That's what I'm thinking, you know? And that's just using the process of elimination. It looks like maybe... I don't even think that what was there was naturally habitating there. I think something came there and was like, this ain't the spot. You know what I mean? Hi, Lupus! I missed you. Hi, guys. I'm hoping that something isn't a scam, but so far signs point that direction. I'm going to confirm it. Okay, what is it? Tell me what it is. And I'll tell you whether it's a scam or not. Pretty good at that. That's what I think. Hi, Princess! Hi, honey! Welcome in. Sorry, we're talking about football, space, aliens. I mean, that's just all over the place today. Thank you for the biddies. I just got back from vacation, so I'm trying to, like, I just have so much to talk about, I guess. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to see you. All right, let me shut this thing down. We got to start the next day because these guys are bored. They're like, ma'am, can we fucking go home? I'm like, no, I'm holding you here all day. I know. Oh man, yeah. It was fun. But yeah, I'm thinking that too. Like, I know we ain't found no life on Mars, but I know that something was there, and they probably were like, I don't like this. There's nothing here. Like, what? That's why I was always thinking, like, with Elon and stuff, like, bro, of all places to go, why would you go to a place that it will probably be the hardest in the world to even terraform? You know what I mean? Like, you'd have to basically live in confinement the entire time. Not that I mean, that is a bad thing, right? You'd have to be confined. That's like basically if living on the space station. If that's the case, then just live on the space station in orbit. Like, why would you go to a planet that would probably be impossible to terraform? It's crazy. But I don't know. Maybe they got all the money, so they might know way more than we do. Alright, let's get these plants watered, because it's time to shine, baby. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's start picking these up. We'll take these banana peppers off. Keep the apples. How many apples do we need? We don't need that many apple. Yeah, baby. We want those oranges to stay. And then... we don't need that many oranges, though, so we'll take that set of oranges off. Okay. Lurky lurk. Maybe we'll do some more cucumber? I kind of... oh, that squash. Okay, I think I might put some more cucumbers in there, but we got some of those open, so that's great. What is this? Eggplant? I think we have enough of eggplant and apples. We'll take those off. What's that? Grapes? Okay. Anything in here open? Nope. This is open. Peaches. We need more peaches. We need more peaches. I'm gonna leave those melons. I think we have too many apples, you guys. So we're gonna take some of those apples off. Okay, all these guys are good. There's more oranges here. We got more watermelons and honeydews. That's great. We got some cherries. Okay, yeah, I think we're good on the black pots for that. And don't forget, this is work, so we gotta put all these pots up here. Oh man, let me just sit that there for a second. I'm gonna turn off this water. My water bill's gonna be through the roof. Okay, we gotta make sure the store's right before we open up, so let's make sure that we got everything we need. Do one more of that. Guess we can do that. Every row. One more of that sunny. This is such a fun game, you guys. I know it looks like it's boring, but it's so fun. Especially watching, like, your shop grow. Oh, man, they're buying a lot of those. Get 2 of those. I think we're good for pinks, but we'll get one more. Nobody's buying these, so I need to go check the prices of the lilies. Take one more of that. Yeah, let's go check our lily prices because nobody is buying those and I don't like that. Those are good. Let's see. Pricing, and let's go down to the lilies. These are our new lilies, so it's gonna be these guys. Not even that bad. Okay, well, we'll leave them and we'll see what happens today. They're not even that bad, but I feel like they're not selling very well. I think we're good enough to start. There we go. Alright, let's go set up our next section. You know, I'm... You know, it's funny that you say that because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, Mullet had this thing jumping off, man. It's not even that bad though. Like it's no more than like $1.50 over. I feel like I should like make it more, to be honest. I feel like we should make it more. But I don't want to be doing no pandemic price gouging. You know what I mean? Level up, Mullet. I need to get a sound for your level ups because I want to have the sound. We'll use that for now. Did you guys stream this weekend? If so, how'd it go? I know I missed most everybody's stream because we were out and about. I was hoping I could see some of them. Okay, I can show you how to do it. Any of the bots, like Mootbot, WiseBot, Streamlabs bot, all of them should have the ability for you to gamble on it. You set it up through your bot system. Then you can gamble. But, Mullet, you can't gamble on your own, though. Just so you know, buddy. They will not let you gamble. But you can turn it on. Okay, I'm missing my pots. Where's my pots at? Where's my pots at? What do they do with them? Exactly. You have to gamble on mine and the rest of the squads because I don't have any more pots? What? That can't be true. I guess it is true, guys. That doesn't make any sense. I bought 20 of them. And there's 2 per... What? What's this? Look, why do they put the cauliflower and shit over here? Like, that doesn't make any damn sense. You see how they just put those seeds over there? You gotta watch these guys. Somebody needs to get fired. They just stuff them anywhere. And there's like a whole freaking thing here for it. That's crazy. Alright, you guys, we gotta find our other pots because we're missing pots and I don't like that. And we need peach seeds, fertilizer. Oh my god, I got too much to do. This is like a real job, you guys. Like, freaking, you leave for like 2 days over the weekend. You have an extended weekend and you come back and the whole fucking place is on fire. I looked at them though. They're not bad. Alright, I'll look at them again. So look, I'll show you. So the ones that are not selling are these lilies right here. But look, their retail price is 32. It's 33 bucks. Like, it's not like hella higher. 32, 33, 32, 34, 35, 38. Or really 36, 38. So I used the same pricing structure we used last time. Do which one? 33.50? This one? And do this one 33.50. Like, this one might be a little high. $38, I think, is good there. Yeah, it's the lilies, the ones that are not selling very well. So we'll check and see. Yes, all these guys. Okay, so now they're starting to a little bit, but you can see, like, there's only been a couple. These are the ones that are 32. Okay, somebody bought this. Okay, so maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know. Maybe my brain's just tripping. Oh, the one that I just did 37? $36.75. Okay. Alrighty. Now we gonna see. Did I order the pots? Oh, I did. Okay, let's see where they put them all. Okay, so we got them there. Perfect. Oh, duh. Dang it, I ordered more pots and didn't even need to. I found them now. Ugh. That makes me mad. Okay. They better buy them. I'm gonna tell them that. Mullet said you better buy these right now. Right now. Look at how many greenhouses I got, you guys. That's crazy. That's way too many. Right, if you ain't buying, you're dying. I'm glad that there's no mechanic in this game where the actual plants or the produce dies. Could you freaking imagine? Could you imagine? That would suck so bad. Like, if you didn't sell it, like, after a day or so and it goes bad. Oh, man. Oh, heck no. Tell them to stop being bad. They was being bad before I left. Cat fighting and stuff. Relax. I don't know what I did with that other pot, but let's go get another one. We need to go here. Okay. Alright, so you already know what time it is now. It is fertilizer. No, we gotta do soil first. And we're probably gonna need some more fertilizer, because baby, that ain't gonna be enough. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Alright, you gotta get out of the way. I think you might be right, though. I think when we go in here and we look, it's probably going to have more of them sold. Fingers crossed. Boop. There we go. Yay. Alright, and we can get some fertilizer out here. We know this bag is good for the whole side of the table. And the other side. Did I get them all? Oh, yeah, I got them all in the first pass. Nice. Okay, so let's go look and see. I'm pretty sure we need to plant our new stuff in there. We ain't got no space for cucumbers nowhere? Okay, looks like we don't have a cucumber rack, and we got too much lettuce. Alright, so let's make a cucumber rack. And a squash rack. Where's the rest of the squash in there? Okay, okay. Oh, you're playing Halo? Halo! Now I know we got watermelons. We got a watermelon rack for show. Okay, so we might need to do a little consolidating on the watermelon rack. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let them finish stocking because they're still running around. We'll know they're done when they're standing right here. So when they're standing there, that's when we will move on to the next day. We need more big boxes. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing up front. Yeah, see, they're all still busy. So, while they're doing that, let's go through, stock up some things. You said you had Halo Infinite and Guardians, you have to locate the Skull Caesar effect. Okay, I've never played Halo, so you know. You know! Do I have more than 4 of these? I don't. Okay, we're looking good on this side. Ooh, we need some of those guys. That one. Definitely need that. How are we doing? Okay, Cactus is doing good. We'll leave that for the next round. Oh, we'll get it now. Since they're here and they could stock it. Okay. I need another row of those pepperonia. Okay, so we sold a couple of them. Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. We'll do a box of pink ones, too. Yeah, they bought some this time. At first, they weren't buying, like, none. Like, not even a single one. Alright. How are we looking over here? They seem to like these guys, so we'll see if we'll let those sell out. We need a bunch more fertilizer. And I need some for myself too, so let's put that there. Market Van strikes again! You damn right! You got it this time again. I love it! See? That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork makes the dream work. Alright, we're done with that. These guys ain't really selling that great. But they do sometimes, but I ain't worried about that. Alright, so while they're doing that stuff, let me make sure they have space. Okay, gotta make sure they have space to put things. Okay. Did I? Oh, I didn't order any bellflowers, so we can do that. No snake plants. No bird's nest. I did order that green pothos, so we'll leave that. No string of hearts this time. And we don't need that. I'll grow pot. Did we order this? Nope, we did not. That. What is this one? The Shirley Temple we didn't order. Alright, that should give them enough space so they don't have to put things on the ground. Well, we'll see. Because sometimes they do it anyway. Alright, so we got fertilizer. We got all that stuff in there. We were going to check to see what we need to stock up. And this is the best way to do it. So we have no cauliflower. We have no beets and no chard. So cauliflower, beets, and chard. That's what we need to be stocking right now. Oh, let me see how many seeds we have. Do we even have those seeds? We do. So cauliflower, beets, and chard. Alright, so... There's all the stuff we need. Beet seeds. So we're gonna do beets. Oh shit, it needs the regular pot. Ah! Man! I already put those pots in there. Damn it. Alright. They get me with that. I don't think I have any space for anything else. At least there's spinach there. Okay, so we'll do this one cauliflower too. I mean beets. Alright, so we got that done. So beets, now we gotta find the cauliflower. What was the other one we needed, guys? Having a brain fart. Said skulls are game modifiers that increase the difficulty or decrease it for fun effects like confetti on headshots. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So no, they're not. So you're saying like they're not necessarily mods for like damage or things like that, but the cauliflower we did. What you call it? What's the next? We did beets, chard. Do I even have any spots left, guys? I don't think I have any spots left. I don't have any spots left. Man, I ain't got no spots left. We ain't gonna have no chard. These people are gonna be pissed off. Dang it. Alright, well, there's that. What we could do, though, and I think this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna sit this right here because we gotta get chard. So we're gonna go find our small grow pots. We have some over here. No. I'm gonna grab some small grow pots really quick. Because we have to make these crack. Dang it! I hate when they get me like that. Hopefully that's enough. Don't touch those grow pots. Put that back. Where'd they put them? Okay, good. Stay. Come on, stay right there. There we go. There we go. Cause the grunt to explode upon. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I don't know why I never got into Destiny. It was probably too much for my brain at the time. I think I was playing a lot of Diablo at that time. Do I have any more of these? Let's see. Okay, I got one more box. That ain't enough, but we'll take that one box. Okay, so we got one in there. That'll go here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. You know what this is. You know what this is, Market Man. Yep, you're gonna have a whole different name now. Everybody's gonna be like, "Hi, Mullen." I'm gonna be like, "What's up, Market Man?" Alright, let's go get the rest of these boxes. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Mullet the Market Man. Right, you're gonna say my name, you gotta say the whole name. Oh my, I'm so glad I got this little dolly because, man, you guys, I used to have to really run back all the way back and forth for each freaking box, man. That was treacherous. Couldn't stand it. I like it. I like it. I do, I do, I do. Ooh. We need to get some people in there, but what I will, my suggestion for you, especially when it comes to Discord servers, this is like, I've had plenty Discord servers. I know this is, fuck man, I gotta get one more box. That's messing with my OCD, I can't. Alright, we gotta find one more box. Having the Discord servers, you really, like, you gotta have the time to dedicate to being on them. Like, I could do so much better being in Discord a lot. And sometimes life just doesn't really give you that, you know what I mean? But I'm, you know, I'm very lucky to have, you know, a group of people, a community that are kind of self-sufficient, you know what I mean? So they don't necessarily depend on me being in there all the time. But it can get very challenging and very taxing when you are doing that alone. And my sons are in there. My sons are admin mods like myself. But still, yeah, you know what I mean? It's still one of those things where it's like, it can become very overwhelming. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, do it and have fun. Yeah, you're gonna need people to be in there to assist you and to help. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I would say not to like put a heavy emphasis on that until you have like, I think maybe 50 active people is kind of where you'd want to start with that. Or even 25 very active people would be a good place to start. Oh my god, there's gnats like in my house. I fucking hate it. I don't know how my sons let this happen. Right, that's what I'm telling. That's like my only little piece kind of advice as far as managing it. The other advice I would give you is make sure that your security is good and who you have modding are people that you trust. And yes, this is one of those things where, fuck man, this gnat, I'm gonna fucking kill it. It's one of those things where that's probably one of the harder parts for people with new servers is finding people that you could trust, you know, and you still don't, even with your mods, you would give the basics of what they need to mod effectively. Like Lupus has probably more permissions than a standard mod, right? Because Lupus does a lot more things. But you just want to make sure that you're pulling in people that you care about and people that show up for you on your streams in your community. If anybody's like asking to mod and they don't even like know you like that, or they're fresh brand new into your streams, I would not advise you to mod them. Right, right. And I just say that because I've seen so many horror stories from my friends that have servers. And again, I had a server too prior to this one. And I still have it. And it's when I used to be heavy into doing my art. I have an art server as well, which I haven't been on in a while because I haven't really been focused on that. But, and that server, you know, especially during the NFT times and days, I absolutely had to have like a full mod team. I think I had 6 mods, and myself and 2 other admins. So that's just something to think about. But don't let it stress you out or nothing like that. But just know that that's some of the things you're going to need to be responsible for once you start building that community. Is making sure you have good people on your teams. And then you'll have to figure out ways to like compensate them. Like, you know, sometimes it can be a little tough trying to figure all those things out, but you could do it. Come on. You're Mullet the Market Man. You got this. You got it. Yes, you did. That is the truest statement ever. I was like, hey, yeah, so guess what, Lupus? This is your new, you know what I mean? You can't reach the chard bench. What? What are you talking about? Oh, because it's not in a greenhouse. Oh, you guys fucking piss me off. Well, you just leave that alone. I'll just do it myself then. Because I don't have time for this drama. You said, Lupus, you're always welcome to be my mod from a community if I want. That's dope, see? Lupus is a good mod. Very, very good mod. Even better than the ones I had before. That they're like, you know, this is what we do and blah 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 blah. Some of them were just fucking trash, man, not gonna lie. They weren't good. And then you have like one of the things I had to deal with in my art group during the NFT era was like making sure that my mods, for one, had English as a first language, and that's not taken away from anybody that speaks multiple languages or anything, but there was a certain demographic that is not, you know, um, black or Latino or nothing like that, but there's a certain demographic that are very heavily on Discord and they do a lot of scammy stuff. And they also like mess with female members. Like they were being a little cringy to female members. So you have to worry about that stuff too. You know what I mean? Are you creating a safe space with your mods have to be, you know, they have to create a safe space. I need to get this in here. I guess I'm just gonna put it right there. One there. Yeah, exactly. I have a pretty great group of friends, and I love that. You know, I was asked to collab with someone recently, and you know, eventually I will. And you know, the first thing that they were asking me is like, "Well, who do you play with?" and all these things. And I'm like, "Listen, you ain't gotta go through fucking 33 degrees of separation with me. If you vibe with me, then that's cool. We could just play games. Like, it doesn't have to be weird. You know what I mean?" But I think their focus was a little bit more on like my community, and I'm like, bro, we're not out here bullying people or nothing like that. So like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, relax, relax, bro. But I can understand why people would ask that, because it's a important question. So I get it. But yeah, they were kind of a little weird about it, and I'm like, all right, you know, yeah, we're pretty cool. Like, we ain't got nothing weird going on. You said you didn't even tell me until I asked what it happened. This is true. But just that says a lot about you, though, like, because the average person would be like, "Oh my god, I can't do this. I don't know." Lupus like, let me go figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Let me go figure out what I need to do and how I need to do it. And you did. So, like, that says a lot about you as a person. You know what I'm saying? But I was testing you for a while though, because I would just be on stream and I'd be asking Lupus like, "Hey, can you go figure out how this works? Or can you help me figure this out? Or have you ever done this before?" And Lupus would just be like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And Lupus would actually find the right way of how things work. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I love this. This is great." So, in my own little selfishness, I will admit, yes. But a lot of people don't have that, like, you know, that, I don't know, that kind of, I don't want to say grit and grime, but, I mean, you have that. You said someone you liked, somebody called me Joe Dirt and I didn't like it, so I simply said, "Don't ever call me Joe Dirt." Yeah, right? Like, who, first of all, nobody wants to be called Joe Dirt. This ain't that type of mullet, homie, okay? So I was watching this video the other day about different communities and like back and forth banter, and one of the reasons why I don't usually do a lot of back and forth banter, especially on the more like mean side when it comes to my streams, is because, you know, I could be an asshole for real in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I got fucking jokes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now, and they're not always the nicest. So I try not to have that a part of, like, you know, my little space here, because, you know, I I want it to kind of remain sweet. I guess that's the only way I could say it. Cause I'll go back and forth with your ass all day long, baby. And people will be sad. I don't want people to be sad. Cause I can man. I can get on you. It's part of how I was raised. I was raised in a house with people, that's all they did was talk shit and tell jokes. Okay? And a lot of them will piss you off. Right, exactly. Just don't press my buttons. I will get snappy. You said the old Patrick Swayze mullet? Yeah, when that shit was nice. You know, listen, there ain't no person on this planet that will ever tell you that they didn't like Patrick Swayze with that mullet. Period. And then when he cleaned up a little bit and Dirty Dancing, boy, yeah, they had every woman in the 80s freaking going crazy. Or the 90s, 80s, 90s, whatever that shit was. Yeah, you gotta be careful too, because some of these fools be trying to trigger you. Like when I first started streaming on Twitch, um, you know, we would have people come in that were just, let's just keep it real, they was just really up to no good, and they try to rage bait and shit like that, and you know, we just don't accept that. We just don't accept it. There's certain things we will accept, and there's certain things we're not gonna accept, and we ain't gonna be rage baited. Cause I'll boot your ass out really quick. Even on YouTube, God, the comments on YouTube sometimes are outrageous. I'd be like, bro, be quiet. It's not even that serious. Okay, so everybody should be ready. Those guys are outside. Let's check one little thing though, because we have all these black pots, and we need to find something to put in it. So we got cucumber, we got squash. Let me see what else we have. We need a black pot for. Okay, we still need we got a bunch of grapes growing right now though. Ooh. We got a lot of watermelons, so we might want to do some honeydew. It may be, yeah, it might just be honeydew. How much cherries do we have? 92. We're good with cherries. Apple seeds. How much apples do we got? 138. Yeah, we just need honeydew. Let's throw some. Let's go look really quick because I thought we had some more melons. Okay, those are eggplants in there. No melon in there? Where's the melons? Okay. Got grapes growing there. Cherries. Oh yeah, honeydew's already in the process, so we don't need to do them. Yeah, it was. Boy, those were the days, man. I wish movies and stuff was like that again. Those are so nostalgic. Alright, let's end this day, y'all. Did we make some monies? We did make a little money. Not enough, but a little bit. We made enough. Oh man, those were the days. When we were in Pittsburgh, we were like looking at a lot of the these retro cafes and stuff. FBI, open up! And I was like, this is so nostalgic that I love it. I love it, love it. There's a game that's gonna come out. Let me see what the name of it is. Hang on. It is called, because I already have my little wish list up. It's not out yet, but it's gonna come out soon. It's called Replay Value Secondhand Games. I'm totally gonna play that. And it's just people coming into like your shop and bringing in like their old games, and you gotta assess the value of them. It's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a really fun game. We can actually open this up because we ain't got a lot to do. Mullet simulator. So you could have the best mullet. That'd be funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be funny. Yep, get all that chard. And what do we got? Cauliflower. Do we have a cauliflower rack? No, we don't. And we don't have a rack for squash or cucumbers. So we need 3 racks. But we'll buy 4. Let's do 4 of these bad boys. Man, I got so many racks out here, it's crazy. Every year is gonna be a best mullet. Okay. But just for my curiosity, what would be your what would you be scoring on? Like, what would you score on? Like, would you score on the authenticity of the style? Would you score on maybe the longevity of the style? Woo! I want to know. That's a nice rack. Yes, indeed. I do have the best racks in this game. Move it, lady. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to go in here and move all of these boxes that they put on there that doesn't freaking go there. Sometimes they can be too damn efficient. But yeah, I want to know, like, what you would, like, how you would score. How would you score the mullets? And what's the award you would give? Spinach beet. Move this beet here. Cauliflower here. We need a squash one. Damn, I thought I had enough room. Fuck. Hey, I need another one because we need it for squash. Squash needs its own rack. Authenticity, length, curliness. Okay. What about products used? Like, would you have, like, these are things that are off limits to use, or these are things that you must use in creating your mullet? Like, we talking homegrown mullets? What are we talking? This is fascinating. I love it. No, man, this is for cucumbers. It's not for grapes. Grapes has its own rack right there. Oh, fudge. That doesn't even need to go there. That's not a cauliflower rack. Dang it, I bought another rack for no reason. Spinach, here you go. There's a spinach rack right here. There you go. Move it. The tournament is only homegrown. Okay, I see that. Because there's a difference. There is a difference. You know it. No products? What? Oh my goodness. They're probably going to be like, how the hell? But I mean, that's authentic. A real good mullet doesn't need nothing in it. You just need to have it cut decent and rock it out. So I agree. Speaking of that, we have like a month left. I need to figure out what the heck Simper is, and because we need to get this trivia done for our Warframe Halloween contest. Because I always do a Halloween contest for every year, fashion frame contest. So I definitely need to get that together. And then I need to see if Yuri wants to be a part of it this year. Last year was quite fun. We had a good time. We did it on TikTok. Ugh. These guys could have went over there and picked these up and filled these in, man. Like, what the helly? They just be crying and whining about everything, making me do all the work. I saw a girl, where the heck was I at? It was here in Seattle. I forget. Oh, I was at the ThriftCon when I went to ThriftCon last week. Or not this last weekend, but the weekend before. And her mullet was so pretty. Now, she had it dyed and the color was beautiful, but just... is it gonna fall? Psh, look. Is it gonna fall? Did it fall? Yeah. The way she had it, just... I don't know. I don't know. It was very, very pretty. Very pretty the way she had it. I don't know how to explain it. Alright, so we definitely have enough lettuce. So let's just put that right there. Mountain curls. Well, so, you know, I always thought, and this, you know, like I said, I don't know a lot about all these things, but I always thought that they were supposed to have a little curl to them. But that's just me. A little curly curly. Oh, that's more melon. Let's put that there, put that there. Oh my god, this is too much work. I need another me in this game. You know you've gotten far in the game when you gotta do all this stuff. Yeah, that's enough of that. To hell with that. Okay, I know they got stuff sitting around places. What did I say? What did I say? Grapes. Oh no, I've seen them. I have seen them. Yes, indeedy. Lady, how you just gonna put that right there? You know I'm trying to put something right there. All these little boxes. I guess it's alright. We about to put this, make this all organized and beautiful. Let's go, baby. Back up. Yeah, there we go. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. Got a little grapes in there. Okay. Perfect. And all this goes in a trashy trash. Alright, so grapes are done. That's great. Let me find my trash can because we definitely need to throw this stuff away. Get our little recycling money. See, like, we should have, I hope they do an update where we can have some person that just comes through and cleans stuff up. Because that would be really nice to have. I need some help. Or make it co-op. That'd be cool too. Boom. Alright. What else we got laying around here? We got apples. Apple! And we have plenty of space for apples here. So let me put that there. We just need to clear out those shelves. So you already know what time it is. Same bat time, same bat channel. There we go. Let's get these apples sorted. We are going to take all of you out of there, all of you out of here. Perfect. You are trash. You go to the trash. You go right here. You go right here. We'll do another box. Uh-oh. Where'd the apples go? Oh, they're right here. This is making me hungry. I need to figure out what I want to get from the grocery store. I'm talking about all these apples and turnips and radishes and all this other stuff. Getting hungry. Okay. Let's take all of you guys out of there. All of you out of there. Anything else? Nope, I think that's it. Alright, apples are sorted. Chard. I thought we had a chard. We don't have a chard? Oh, that's a squash. Gah! Man, always miss one. Oh, doggone it. I could have sworn I had a charred one. Alright, I guess I don't. Let me see if there's anywhere else that has charred in here. No. Fudge. And I need to put them over here so they could be sold. Okay, so I need a bunch of those things too. I'll need 3 of them. Boy, this is stressful. Boy, it's stressing me out. I don't know if I have space for 3 of these, but we're gonna see. I might not have the space though. I feel like it might not be enough space. I want them to be able to walk through, and then they have to have space to be able to stock. Okay, one. We might be able to pull it off. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe, baby. Okay, one more right here. One more can go right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You got it, 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 you got it. So off. Ugh. And there we go. Okay, so you can get around here just a little bit. I don't like that though. I feel like maybe I could move this little guy. Let's move you over there. Put you right here against this wall. Yeah, I like that better. Perfect. Then we'll put this out here like that. Maybe? Maybe? There we go. Make a little wall. Still gotta squeeze one more in there. There we go. Alright, so let's go in here and see what it is that we have that we do not have out right now, and they each should have 2 rows. So, we need spinach for sure. So, let's take some of this spinach because we definitely need that. So we do spinach here. Give me more spinach. We want to do 2 rows, so therefore it's never out. Spinach, spinach. Perfect. All right. Bam. All right, so we got that. What is this? What is this? Chard. Let's just go ahead and start with that box. Fuck it. I don't think we have enough chard, though. We ain't got enough squash. Do we have enough beets? Do we have any beets in here? I wonder. Let's see. I gotta make sure, because I'll be tripping. Okay, well, we got a lot of beets, so... After I put these beets up here, I'm gonna probably go remove some tags. Looks like we have enough beets for the rest of our lives. Okay, so we need some more chard. Alright, squash. Now, do we have squash other places? Yes, it looks like we do. Let's see how much we got in here. Okay, we got a little bit. I can dig that. Alright. We'll do squash there. Do 1 more row of squash. So they won't get 4 rows. They'll get 2. Okay. What else do we need? What else do we need? That's going to determine what we put there. So let's see. Get out of the wall. Gardening. Let's see what came with those seeds. So, spinach is there, chard's there, squash there, beets there, cauliflower, and cucumbers. Oh, and grapes. Oh, fuck, man. So see, now I'm gonna have to change some things up. We got 3 other things that gotta go in here. So we're gonna have to take some of these guys out of there. So everybody should get 2 little bucket thingies. Alright, so cauliflower. My math is not mathing today, y'all. Let me tell you. Okay, so we need cucumbers and grapes. Then I know he's like, what the hell? This was empty. What happened? Alright, so we got that. I am concerned that we don't have no more. Is this all the cucumber we got? No, there's some in there. Thank goodness, because this ain't gonna cut it. Alright, where's those cucumbers at? There we go. There we go! Alright. Perfect. Maybe we'll put some extra here, because it looks like they might want cucumbers. And then we need grapes. And I know we got a ton of grapes. Now, we just gotta find them. But I know we got grapes. Look at all these grapes. Oh my god, we have so many grapes. We don't need to make any more for a while. Yeah, we definitely don't need any more grapes for a little while. So, grapes we're good with. Strawberries we're good with. Let's get rid of the grape tags. Any grape tags here? Yep, that'll be our last little batch of grapes. I still don't think we have enough eggplants, but let's get rid of that. And let's go check the next one. Okay, so we'll do those last 2 cherry tomatoes. And I don't think we need eggplants after that. We don't need banana peppers. We'll keep that orange there. Cherries. Alright, what we got up in here? Apples. Cherries. I think we'll be good on apples and cherries after this. Oranges, I'll take rid. Watermelons were good. Watermelons were good. Honeydew can stay. Peaches, we'll let the peaches stay for now. What do we got here? Cherries, too many. We got a lot of peaches, so let's get rid of that. Get rid of the melons. Make that this is gonna be our last round of honeydews. Sheesh, we got a lot of melons. So this whole row is good. Take out this chair. Alright, so that'll be done soon. And that's actually, we're gonna just take all these things out, actually. I've decided. And then we'll start from the next phase of what we need after this. We can reassess. Okay, that's done. No more cherries. No more oranges. Okay, all those are out. No more cherries. And no more grapes. What we got up in here? I think we are golden on apples. No more eggplants. Definitely no more grapes. Alright, so we got everything off of there that we don't need, I suppose. Except for these guys. Keep the cucumbers. Squash. Okay, this needs to be squash over here. So let's get some squash seeds. Because we definitely don't have enough squash. Okay, so got that one. And we'll do this last little one right here. Let them fill that up. I think we're alright now. Whew, that was a lot of work. Fudge. Alright, let's check the store. We'll do this and then we'll check the store. Sheesh. That was a lot, guys. Alright. This is going to be our last day for episode 7. Day 97. Start off with the store. Definitely need some of those. These guys go fast. I technically, no, I need to get that because I don't have another row of that actually. This whole time I thought those were the same plants and they're not. Alright, we're good there. Oh, look at somebody's buying those guys. We're looking good for all those. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think that's right. That should be right. Let's water some things, guys. Alright, there we go. I can hear the little ding ding dings. I like how they have the posts in there. This is so cute. So freaking cute. Okay. Alright, so gardeners ain't got a lot of work to do today. Hang on, peeps. We're almost open. I just threw it upside down like that. That's crazy. Did you guys know how much these things be costing? Where's my thing at? Where are you at? There we go. Alright, alright, alright. So we got that. I'm like so much faster than these fools, man. I need to hurry up. This is what happens when you don't check the tags in there, though. Because they don't know where to put them if you don't change the tags. So that's my bad. That's my bad. And I think we're good there. Guess we can just go through and change them. Take all of these off so they can use them. I think we'll be alright. And I see people ask this a lot, like, why am I taking them off instead of just keeping them on there so each of these things have a dedicated space? And the answer to that is, if it's like a tool, I'll leave their space there. But for plants, because we reorder them so many times, that if there's any open space, the people who are stocking for you are going to use, they're going to put them in multiple places. So flowers and plants, they have, like, they'll have this same one in 3 different places in here. It's taking up a lot of space. So I'll go through and change the tags on those. All right, we look good right here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hello, welcome in. We just restocked everything. Hi. Her outfit's pretty. I know they're like, why are these creepy ass people standing around out here like that? It does look a little creepy, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so since they're doing that, we can do some more stuff. Okay, so we have more than enough eggplant. You said you need some coffee. Shit, me too. All this doggone work. What? No. No, no, give me those. Oh, that's freaking lettuce, man. Too much doggone lettuce. Where's my trash can? I guess I could leave that last little box there. I don't necessarily need to move that. Okay. So the one I wanted to check on is apples. Because I feel like we should have... Okay. We're doing good on apples. I know they ain't saying we ain't got no carrots, because that can't be true. Yeah, we got carrots every freaking where. That's probably my biggest commodity is carrots. And lettuce. And garlic. Oh my god, garlic. I have so much garlic. I have a whole episode on YouTube just about garlic alone. And carrots. How we looking? How we looking, peoples? How's my crops? We looking good. Hey, I already moved all the tags off of those. Except for that shard, but we'll leave that. All the tags going on in here. Sorry, grapes, but we don't need any more of you. They are. My grandmother's been telling me that my whole life. And I believe it. I sure do. So I think we should have the tags off of everything in every row. That's where I want to be at. And no, so all the berries don't have tags off. Because once we are done with this grow session, we want to assess what we need in there. Oh, give me that tag. We'll leave that chart. Your left eye is? Ah. I have an astigmatism in both and I've eaten carrots my whole life. But they kept them nice and pretty. We got over there cauliflower. Give me that tag. Ugh. No wonder we had so much cauliflower. Look at that whole section is cauliflower. Alright. Deep, 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 deep. Spend that money. Look at where you got all those melons. What are you making? And my peaches are not too expensive. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I've been job searching for like several weeks, man. Unemployment's gonna be done here soon and at the end of December. Because they only give you 26 weeks now. Which is whatever, but the job market is trash. It quite literally has pee in it. And not even being funny, it's just, it's been crazy. You know it. You said you could see out of it, but everything's a blur. Yeah, that's tough. Do you wear glasses? Or have you had anything done for it? I have to wear my glasses. Like, I used to be, like, I can see, I prefer to drive without my glasses because I have progressive lenses. So, when I'm driving, the peripheral of my glasses, you know, the edge of your glasses, it messes me up when I'm driving. So I have to take them off when I'm driving. I'm fine. But if I'm driving at night, I have to have them on. Like, yeah. Get you some glasses, darling. You gotta get you some glasses. One thing that's very true when it comes to seeing is, unless you like get some type of newer technology like LASIK and stuff like that to try to correct the problem, you're never going to be able to reverse it. So if you should be wearing glasses, you should get them. Therefore, you know, it could potentially help it to not get any worse or not rapidly get worse. You know what I mean? Because after that, there's no way for you to fix that other than doing some type of oddball surgery. And I'm just nervous for that. And plus, they don't like, the eye doctors I go to, they're very weary about LASIK type stuff when you have an astigmatism. Ooh, level up, Lupus! You're almost freaking 80? That's crazy. That's crazy! Level 80? What the helly? I should see what Crypt Creep is. I think that you are surpassed Crypt Creep now because I haven't been using it for a while. Alright. Man, they love this plant. This jade pothos. And I can get it because I have about 6 different pothos types in my house right here. I have a jade, I have a white marble, I have regular marble, I got several different types of golden pothos, I have a neon pothos, I have a yellow pothos. I have a lot of them. Because I'm a plant lady, for real, in real life. How are you in third? That don't make no sense. Uh-oh. We ain't got no more cherry seeds. Or eggplant seeds. Oh, we was running out of all the seeds. I didn't even know. The other ones are fine. It's funny not seeing that we don't have no carrot seeds all the times that I had to deal with those carrots. My God. Hey, we didn't do bad today. We didn't do bad. Alright, so before we get out of here, I go do my lunch thing because it's 11:50 my time. Let's make sure we stock all these things up. They like those, so let's get those too. Missing that bottom row of these guys. Yes, that looks good. They're starting to buy the lilies and stuff. Okay, good. We're getting some movement. I like it. I like it. I should have had like a whole rack of these by themselves. Because those babies go really fast. So do these guys. I think that's all we need. Everything else is cool. We got rows and rows of that stuff. Yeah, I think we're good with that. We are good there! Yay! Alright, so we'll wait for these guys to come up here in the front. Let me do one more water because we don't know if they replanted things. I don't hear any jingles, so we should be good. Get rid of this shit. I want them to use boxes and not those. Alright, everything looks pretty clean. That trash can there. Here. I might reorganize these tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but in my next installment. Because we got some gaps to fill in here. These are veggie gaps. So, like, let's take these eggplants and put them there. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a length of 1 greenhouse, so that's perfect. Look at all this bok choy. I got so much of it. Okay. Guess we could take the cauliflower and put it over there. Finish off this little row. And then we might need to make another one for lettuce, and then that's it. I ain't got nothing else for you. How much lettuce do we currently have? Let's see. Oh my bejesus. We got a lot. Definitely have a lot. Alright. Okay, that's another problem for another day. Now ready to get up out of here? There you go with these dang boxes again. I want those in here. I wonder if there's a setting I could turn off to make them not use that. Alright, you guys are ready to go. Where are you guys at? Are you guys outside? Nope. Dang, they working hard. Where are the other ones? You gotta watch them because they be doing crazy stuff. There's a bunch of them, so where are they? Okay, there you go. Come on, y'all. It's time to go. It's time to go eat dinner. Lunch for me, dinner for y'all. Let's go look at the settings. Let's see. Okay, we got that. Okay, nothing in there, so let's look in here. Okay, so our only two settings is for them to use unlabeled storage racks. Okay. We need some more settings. That ain't enough. We could hire another cashier if we wanted to. For the storage room, we have 2 more upgrades there. We can do 2 more greenhouses. We could do 1 more expansion on the store. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. And we still have a bunch of licenses that we haven't opened. So we got all of these flowers left, and the garden tools, and tropical treats. So we have to plant these 6 things. I don't know where the hell we're gonna put that, so we might have to do this last store expansion. So we'll see. Get our furniture matching. Alright. I think they should damn near be done. Come on. Holy moly. We're ending the day. They can do it again tomorrow. Alright, you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with me and chit-chatting. I'm happy to be back. It's good to see you guys. I'll be back on later this afternoon to play probably some Warframe. Because again, I have to wait for the next scenario for Once Human. So I will see you guys later. Mullet, have a good day. Lupus, have a good day. Who else is in here? Let's see. Greggy, have a great day.